Hi, good morning, everybody. In the previous class, we completed the half portion of the story, page number 24, almost finished. Uh, Lesson Care Collector. See, all of you take your textbook, page number 24. All of you be ready for today's class, page number 124. Okay, all are ready now? Okay, their last paragraph, page number 124. It was not long thereafter when a weary and burdened young man came into the village. Hmm. After a few days, one young man came to the village. Hmm. A weary and burdened, and strong and but young but a burdened man seems to very worry man came into that village. The people knew without asking that he had come from the city. People came to know that he was coming from the city. They helped him as best they could, and when he was feeling better, they asked him if he knew about the old man who had left for the city several weeks ago. Okay, कुछ दिन पहले caretaker went to that city, and that's why the villages, so this other collectors just asked to the young man, उनको वो care collector के बारे में पता है कि नहीं, उन लोग पूछा उनसे. Then he replied, know him. Then the young man told, know him, I know about him, the care collector. Hmm? Then uh, the youth replied, why why the whole city has been talking about him? Haven't you heard? Hmm? The whole city means all that city complete were talking about that man only. Did you heard about that? Hmm? Then he asked, why not? The people uh, chose back. Tell us what happened. Hmm? Then he asked, why not? Then people also surprised. Tell us what happened. All people were very surprised, and they want to know about the caretaker. This old man came quietly into the city, and nobody noticed him. The young man started to describe, okay, say, the old man came quietly into the city, and nobody noticed him. चुपचाप आया है, कोई उसके उनसे notice नहीं किया है. At first, the youth recounted. Youth only found. Then, once in a while, you could see him taking to people. Talking to people. He was talking to people, mostly listening. Really, mostly he was listening to people. And when a person finished talking to him, he bowed his head and did a funny thing with his hands, and the person began to feel better. Whatever he did here, क्या इधर विलेज में किया है सेम थिंग, उधर भी सिटी में भी वो केयर टेकर किया है. सब पीपल का जो भी प्रॉब्लम है सब सुन लिया है. उसके बाद हाथ से ऐसा उसका सब प्रॉब्लम को उठाकर उसका बैग में रख देता है. जस्ट ही डिड लाइक दैट. For the first time in a long while, the young man continued, people in the city began to feel better and have a bit of hope for their own lives. In the beginning, people also feel better, and people also got a hope in their lives. Yes, we know. He d- he did that here too, replied the villagers. Villagers told, हाँ, we know that. हम लोग को मालूम है. He did here also same thing. Well, it didn't take long for the authorities to notice him. Authorities को ज़्यादा टाइम नहीं मिला, उन लोग भी ये नोटिस किया है. They told him to leave and to stop middle, uh, middling in other people's lives. He told to the caretaker, means authority told that he इधर से छोड़ दो, चल जाओ, leave the village, and stop this दूसरे से बात करना, ये सब करना बंद कर कर इधर से भाग जाओ, चल जाओ. Who told? The authorities told. Authority means their police or like that. Okay. He simply refused. जो कुछ सुना नहीं है. He simply refused. Said the youth from the city. The youth told. He simply refused. जो authority बोला है वो obey नहीं किया है. The young man's eyes became very sad and he sobbed softly in his throat. He also was very sad while saying this thing. He continued, they put him in jail at first. पहले उनको जेल में डाल दिया है केयरटेकर को. But even there he collected the cares of the other prisoners. In the jail also he did same thing. Many prisoners will be there in jail, and he talked with the prisoners, and he took the cares or problems of that prisoners also. Finally, the rulers decided that he was a subversive threat to their system of order and controls. He is not obeying, or he is not against the rules. And so they had him executed. तो उन लोग को मार दिया है, hang कर दिया है. The villages gasped. The villages became very sad and they took deep breath. Some began to cry. I am so sorry to bring you this sad news about your friends, said the youth. The young man, youth told, I am also very sad, I am sorry to say this sad news. He was my friend also. He really genuinely cared about me. The youth also told, he was my friend also, he cared me also. The youth went on, I feel better for telling you. The youth went on, and the youth went on, and so he told her, I feel better for telling you. Painful as it is for us all. You know, it is like what he did before he died. He was listening and collecting cares. See, the young man, youth told, now I am feeling better. When he came here in this village, he was very sad, full of cares. And when he told these all things to the other people, he got some relief, he became happy. That only the caretaker also did. Hmm. His voice trailed off as an idea began to listening his burden. His voice also turned his idea. He got one idea. It still works. He exclaimed, collecting case still works. You can do it for me, and I can do it for you. He only showed us how. Hmm? The young man told, "Yes, we also can do the, or we can also collect others' case, others' problems, and I can do for you, you can do for me." The young man told. It still works, he exclaimed. Collecting case still works. You can do it for me, and I can do it for you, and he only showed as how he only means the care collector only दिखाया हम लोग को ऐसा। एक एक आदमी का प्रॉब्लम दूसरा से शेयर दूसरा को शेयर कीजिएगा तो हम लोग को रिलीफ मिलेगा, वही सिस्टम है। The young man jumped up, filled with new energy and strength. The young man also jumped up with a happy. He jumped and he became he filled with a new energy and strength. I am going back to the city. The young man told, I am going back to the city. But what will you do there? Other people asked several villages in uh, unison. Together, other people asked, what you will do there in the city? You will get hurt again. तुम उधर जाएगा तुमको और हट मिलेगा, दिक्कतें मिलेगा। Then there are too many cares and burdens in that city. The young man told, there too many cares and burdens in the city. बहुत आदमी को बहुत बहुत प्रॉब्लम है। Exactly, exactly, he continued. That's why I am going. Means villagers told there many problems are there, you don't go there. Then the young man told, exactly, सही है, इसलिए हम उधर जा रहा। He continued, that's why I am going. I will become a care collector. The young man told, I will become a care collector. Finally, he became the care collector and he went there. Okay, this lesson over, and it's hard words I will send today. And see, read the lesson minimum 3 times. Okay, all of you, the care collector lesson read 3 times. What are the words you got? No word meaning. Study well. Okay, these all word meanings are from this lesson only. Study well. And also from this lesson we came to know that when we hear others problem they will get some relief। ओके, दूसरा का दिक्कत हम लोग सुनने के बाद जो बोलने वाले को कुछ रिलीफ मिलेगा। हम लोग को भी जो भी प्रॉब्लम है दिक्कत है दूसरा से शेयर कीजिएगा, हम लोग को रिलीफ मिलेगा। दैट्स ओनली। ओके, ओके देन बाय।